Bringing it out, it's Stewart. To be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Running out of time in the pocket. Tough to show by the sophomore quarterback to pick up the first down himself.
These are the plays that are really hard to design as an offensive coordinator. You just got to trust the quarterback and his training. He's got his eyes down the field, but when he senses that it's not there, he can take off. And then here's the key. A guy that has a nose for the line to gain and can move the chains. This is just good all the way around.
And here's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. The Wolverine tussled to the line to run that hurry up. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Wide open downfield. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. And the Wolverines will try to keep this drive moving.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well.
He's hit as he throws it. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
We normally see this guy make this play, and as a big tight end, you've got to play through contact. You've got to expect that you're going to get contacted right when that ball arrives, and it looked like he was almost surprised. He's got to make that catch.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Out of the gun now on third down. On the run here. Lets it go. That's reeled in. It's Marshall. He's got space. Goes out of bounds, but they're inside the 15 now.
Chris, all the build-up and all the lead-up for this game, this national championship game, and this offense comes out swinging. You love the confidence from the quarterback and the play caller. This defense better buckle up.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Defense is coming after him. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short.
You love to see this as an offensive play caller. Now you're creating second and short. Beautiful scramble by the quarterback. He gets himself up the field. Not quite a first down, but now it's time to take a shot. This is where you go heavy play action and put that ball down the field.
Loses the ball behind the line. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. He keeps it on the design run. Touchdown, Wolverines! They strike first in this national title bout. A tremendous start for this offense, right down the field, into the end zone, handling the moment, executing in this national championship game. And both coaches told us the importance of a start in this big game.
Well, you can't have a better start than you had right there. And we talk about momentum all the time. We talk about rhythm all the time. There is no better way to establish both of those than an early score. Terrific job of game planning and then execution by this group to stick it in the end zone early in this game.
They'll return it from inside the 5. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. And the wideout goes in motion. They're going to run it here. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Important second down play coming up. the air. It's Brown. Looking to scramble. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
When you talk with quarterbacks, and in particular quarterback coaches, coordinators, play callers, they'll tell you that the mark of a great player at this position is a guy that can pick up 2 to 4 first downs with his legs. Sometimes it's not always going to be a quarterback run designed by the play, but the ability to improvise.
He's got a crease. Gets the first and still running. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. Quarterback able to flash his speed. That option attack, a big part of the offense and a real challenge for this defense today.
If the end man on the line of scrimmage is going to crash down towards the back and give the read to the quarterback to keep it, you got to have a linebacker or a safety replacing that end in order to have a defender there in that hole.
So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Well, in our meetings, this defense told us they're going to be ready for these plays. They understand the looks and the motion, and they know that this offense loves to use these, in particular early in a game. And here they are trying to go to that well, and sure enough, defense is ready for it.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. It's a run. Running back's got it. They make the tackle, and that's going to be the final play of the first quarter. It's Michigan in front at the end of the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. Needs a completion here on 4th down. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
You live by the sword, you die by the sword. They told us they wanted to be aggressive, and this is certainly an aggressive call here on 4th down. You just have to execute. They're unable to do that. Credit the defense for getting off the field, and now they've got great field position.
Looking for a gap. It's Marshall. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on 1st down. This offense continues to just gain yards on 1st down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
Got an opening here. Now here he goes. Touchdown, Michigan. An explosive play all the way to the end zone.
Chris, this group is so good. You give them just a little bit of momentum, they're going to take it, they're going to use it to build a big lead, and that's what they've done. And now this is a precarious situation. Unless you get a score going the opposite direction, this one could get out of hand.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, here's the thing with these run plays to the wide receiver, the tight end, something creative like this, is that you generally have to establish a rhythm before you get to this. And I don't think that they've done that. Once you attack the defense with your traditional run game, traditional pass game, that's exactly when they're set up to get hit by these more exotic run plays.
Oh, look out, he's got open space. He's in the clear. Out of bounds after a solid gain. Moves the ball across the 40.
What a massive play for this offense. Huge explosive run by this quarterback. And you give this guy an option, and he's going to make the right decision. Then you can see the athleticism and the speed on the outside. This offense is doing a great job of allowing the quarterback to make plays, and that one was the biggest one of the day.
Quarterback's got it on the option, and he'll keep it again. Pitch play to the back. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking to pass this time. Hit just as he throws the ball. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away. What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? And they'll give it to the back. Some hard running there through a tackle. To be brought down at the 46, good enough for a first down. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Shreds the tackle. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, this was the plan for this defense. When we talked with this coaching staff, they said, we need to contact this quarterback. He needs to feel us. And that's what they're doing here in the first half. If you're on the other side, you got to tell your quarterback to get down or get out of bounds. There's no reason to take these hits in the first half.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Here's the option play. Ball handed to the running back. Picks up the first, looking for more. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Auburn. They begin to fight back here in this championship game.
Chris, this is a really good answer from this offense here heading into halftime. They needed to cut this deficit, and they were able to do so. And now this looks like a very different game entering the second half. With this team getting the ball to start the 3rd quarter, now's their opportunity to go out there and really put the pedal to the metal.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Stewart. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Looking for some space. It's Marshall.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Here comes the pressure. With the catch, it's Marsh. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. The Wolverines come to the line in the hurry-up.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. Now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
No huddle now for the offense. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down.
Well, these run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage 2nd and 3rd down opportunities.
We have a timeout call by the Tigers. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Oh, he's lost the ball. And the offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. And now Auburn will spend their second timeout. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half. To be brought down, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what this is about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Dropping back, it's Brown. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there. Incomplete. Seems kind of nondescript.
And he's swarmed quickly. They're all over the QB run there. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Makes the catch. It's Washington.
You know, Chris, that's a pretty smart decision by this quarterback. There really wasn't anything open down the field, and rather than forcing it on third and long, he gives it to his back and allows his back to try to make a play. And I think he creates here a fourth down situation where they'll go for it. So a good completion that moves this ball forward.
Now they get set to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. He'll pitch it. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Well, this is why this option offense is so effective. Is on first down, they can stay on schedule. When you're on schedule, it opens up everything. They can go back to the option. They can go to play-action pass. In fact, on second and manageable, I love the idea of a play-action pass here.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. It is intercepted. He could go. Touchdown, Wolverines. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd.
That is the worst feeling in the world for a quarterback. You're trying to make a throw out on the outside that candidly is an easy throw, but it's hard to see that defender as he's breaking on the ball, and he steps in front for the pick. As soon as it's in his hands, Chris, it's over. He's gone. There's nobody in front of him for a touchdown.
They had the extra point, and the lead now is 11, 21-10. They got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. They're trying to run it with the option. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. Second down after that run on the previous play. It's an option look. They'll tackle him at the 27.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable third down situation, and the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. And it works. The first down to the 35. They lean on the running back to get the first down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it. And then allow it to build to something more successful later. Watch for them to get to some run action pass and maybe play action pass to get it down the field here in the next couple of series.
Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Well, this defense knew that they were going to have to defend these shots down the field. They told us that this offense likes to be aggressive, and they had to be aware. And they do a nice job here creating incompletion on a shot down the field.
They'll try the option play here. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. They'll run the option. Pitch to the back. And they bring him down, but not before he picks up the first. Good execution on the option.
For an offense, it's always important to stay ahead of the chains, and that's how you convert on third down. So a nice pickup there for the offense.
This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. Play action here on first down. On the move now. He's going to take off. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down to the 44.
This is exactly what this defense wanted to do right here, Chris. They told us in our meetings that when this quarterback left the pocket, they wanted to make sure that they were contacting him with physicality and toughness, and that's exactly what happens here.
Runs through the defender. He's got space. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on first down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on first down and get first down, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Open field ahead. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there. That's another really solid gain, and still no answer with his quarterback's running ability, Joe.
Chris, they better find that answer and that adjustment. I would suggest running some form of cover 4. Get those safeties down and in the run box so that you've got more hats to commit to stopping this quarterback.
Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Fighting off the defender. Breaks free, and he might be gone. Touchdown, Tigers. Still no answer for this offense.
Right back in this football game. That's a big score here in the third quarter to try to cut into that deficit. And this is a very different feel now with the defense coming on the field. You get a stop, get the ball back for an offense that's created some momentum.
And he's got it. The two-point conversion to make this a 16-point lead, back within 2 scores. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Hill. The returner is brought down. Gets it started on the next drive. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. On the ground, it's Marshall. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly. It's Michigan in front at the end of the quarter. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype for the final period. Let's check out the game stats. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
You quarterbacks out there, when you're throwing the football down the field, you cannot let your eyes track the ball. You've got to keep your eyes on the target. Like shooting a three-pointer, you keep your eyes on the rim. If you keep your eyes on the target, that ball is going to fall perfectly into place. A lot of times when your eyes go up, you tend to overthrow it like we see here.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And he's down right there, but it's enough for a first down.
Chris, that was the defense's chance to get off the field. It's third down, you're trailing, have to get the ball back, and they give up a conversion. That is a back-breaking play for this defense.
Chewing clock with the running game. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Wolverines looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Looking to pass here on second down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
No. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking, and he's staring at his intended target the entire time. That throw has got to go in a different direction.
The sure hands. It's Marshall. Legs still churning. Won't go down. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
Well, they're able to get themselves off the hook. They put themselves behind the chains, an obvious passing situation, which you know you want to avoid, but they're able to still move the chains. That's a good job by the quarterback, finding the open man and then delivering an accurate pass on time, and he's able to move the chains and create a first down.
So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. A national championship right in front of them if the offense can keep the football away here. Looking to throw it again. Here comes the rush. Caught by the receiver. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
I love these drag routes from the slot receiver, and it takes a wide receiver that has a feel for space and coverage. He's got to understand whether it's man or zone. If it's man, put your chin in your shoulder and keep running through the green grass. If it's zone, settle down in the soft spot and give the numbers to the quarterback.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. And the Tigers now signal for a timeout. That's their first. They'll come together here and discuss the call on this fourth down play. Leading here late in the game, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense. They did not get the fourth down yardage.
They roll the dice and try to end the game with their offense on the field and get that first down. What a tremendous stop by this defense. And now, how about this situation? You jog on the field as a quarterback. These are the types of situations. These are legacy-defining drives right here.
He hands it off from the gun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. If you're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
You know, it feels like the offensive coordinator tried to go back to that well one too many times on this series. They've certainly been effective running the quarterback all day long, but might be time for a play action. Use that effectiveness early in the game to build into success in this part of the game. Use that quarterback and his legs, the threat of his legs, in order to get the ball down the field.
Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football. And now Auburn will spend their second timeout. They've still got one more left to work with. Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. Maybe the last shot here. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And he'll go down after a solid gain, more than enough for a first down. The offense signals for timeout, 28 seconds remaining on the clock. And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game, final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Well, this might be the only way to stop this quarterback. He is so good. If he sits back there and gets a rhythm, he's going to pick apart this defense. And rather than trying to come up with some intricate coverage or confuse him in coverage, they're trying to get after him and hurry him in the pocket, and that is working on this snap. This is the game plan. This is where I would sit.
Oh, and he can't quite hold on. That would have sealed the victory. Does bring up third down.
That is a poor decision by this quarterback. That's not the matchup that you want. The coverage is tight. Really should have been intercepted. I think the quarterback got away with that one. Sigh of relief from that offensive coordinator that that's not a turnover.
Dropping back. It's Brown. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it with room to run. Oh, he's got open space. And he's got the first, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. We got to check that out. Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. He's looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. And it'll be forced out of bounds right near the line of scrimmage.
This is such a good job by this defense. Chris, how many times do you hear me talk about staying in your rush lanes and really keeping that quarterback in the pocket? Well, this is the perfect job. Look at them all just push right back into the quarterback's lap. He's got nowhere to go. Even though he's trying to scramble, this is a scramble for no gain.
They look to throw it here on second down. He escapes the pocket. He goes out of bounds with no time left, and we have a national champion. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. What an enormous achievement. National champions with a perfect record. That has been rare in the history of this sport, especially in the playoff era. Joel, think about that. What it took to get here. Never to stumble. Always to answer the challenge.
And Chris, it's never been harder in this era because of the 9 games in the conference schedule, the conference championship game. You've got to go through the entirety of the college football playoff. To achieve this, it's almost unprecedented. We've seen a couple of teams come close. We saw Indiana a few years. They were able to get it done. But my goodness, what a year for this group and this coaching staff. This is a team that all of college football will remember for a long time.
And that will wrap up our coverage. Hope you enjoyed the game. For Joel Platt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.